Hey, what's up? Peace and blessings. I'm Jovhannah, the spiritual love coach, and this is day 7 of 40 days of spiritual love with yours truly. So, on day, I believe it was 5, I started talking about the 4 types of relationships. The first was the low vibe relationship, and we talked about how those were like the quick, shallow, frenemies, friends with benefits type situation. So today I want to share with you the second type, which are karmic relationships. These are the relationships that just drag you through it. Like you go through the absolute most in karmic relationships. So I like to say that these are characterized by love lessons. And if you do not get the lesson, then you continue to repeat the same pattern and going through the same situations over and over again. Karmic relationships are, filled with struggle love. And if you don't know what struggle love is, I'm going to share that with you. So, struggle love is where you feel like you have to fight and you have to play inch high private eye and be the detective digging through, trying to break passwords and all different types of things. It's not pleasant. You spend more time trying to fight for something that's just not really working. So the thing about these relationships is that they can last for months, they can last for years. There's really no time limit, whereas with the low vibe relationships, those are typically fairly short-lived, and you can have karmic partners that are your friends. You can have karmic partners in relationships, and one of the things that I do as a spiritual love coach is to help you cultivate those high vibe relationships so that you put an end to struggle love and you get out of love limbo and really start, experiencing the fullness of love in your life as it should be. So these relationships actually push us to grow while they push our buttons. So I'm laughing because I'm thinking about like my past relationships, and I can clearly see like, okay, this was a karmic relationship, this was a low vibe relationship. And it really helps once you identify these different relationship types to go back and like kind of categorize them and look and see, what did this relationship teach me? How can I learn from this situation and avoid it in the past, of course, because we don't want to repeat these lessons. So karmic relationships will probably stress you out because you're always trying to figure out what's going on. Why are they not treating you the way you want to be treated? Why aren't they responding? Why is it like pulling teeth trying to have a simple conversation? Little things lead to huge arguments, and even though it hurts to hold on, it's even scarier to let go. So karmic partners are also soulmates, but they come into our life to teach us a life lesson, or like I like to call them, a love lesson. And we're actually teaching each other. So this is probably the person that you love, but they just don't do right. They don't do right. And it's not funny, but I'm laughing because in retrospect, it's like, dang. But that's why I'm here sharing this information, so that you don't have to continue to go through it. So this is like that relationship, like it just does not work, no matter what promises they make, the broken promises, the cheating, the lying, the deception, hurting your feelings, letting you down. It's just not uplifting, and there's more drama and deception in it than actual love, than actual good times. And a lot of why we hold on to these relationships is because when things are good, they're really good, because again, it is a soulmate connection, but they're just there to teach us a lesson. And so we keep having these negative experiences, these drama-filled experiences, and we have to get to a place where we're like, okay, I deserve better. I want to attract a more meaningful relationship. Like, this up and down roller coaster is not for me anymore. So when you finally get to that point where you've had enough then you're like, okay, then you're ready to let go, you're ready to release. And once you master that love lesson, you kind of elevate yourself up. Not that like it's a game, but if you think about how like in Mario, when they ate the mushroom, they got bigger. It's kind of like that. Like you eat the mushroom, you grow from it. So you can't shrink back down unless you get attacked again, right? So the beautiful thing is that you have the power to absolutely cultivate the types of relationships that you want to experience in your life. And that is what I am here to help you do, to help you cultivate those high vibe relationships, the people that will love and support you in your life just as you will them. And so that's some of the things that we will continue to discuss in the remainder of the 40 Days of Spiritual Love series, and I will definitely be giving more examples of these different types of relationships. The next two types that I will be covering are higher vibration relationships that are more meaningful, longer lasting, and help you to really elevate yourself and to feel good, to experience love in its fullness. The other day I shared that life is love. And so imagine being able to live every day with love in your heart for yourself, from others, and being able to give that back in return. That is a beautiful way to live. So we're going to talk about more about how we can pull that, pull love, like I like to say, pull it out of the box, where we kind of just say, oh, well, love is just for this and love is just for that. So I want to pull love out of the box and really let it infuse every area of your life, including your relationships. So I will be back here tomorrow with another video for the 40 Days of Spiritual Love series. And we're going to talk more about these relationship types. If you want to dive deeper into spiritual love with me, then I invite you to join me on the next Spiritual Love Masterclass, where we talk about how you can actually end struggle love, get out of love limbo, and really start to cultivate high vibe relationships that are going to be fulfilling, long lasting in your life. And you can visit spirituallovemasterclass.com to save your seat in this free masterclass. So I will see you again. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and until next time, peace.